So then your dumbass woke up in a whale and you got to thinking, what if I didn't have to do this? What if I went another direction? Those are the kind of big league thoughts that they don't pay you to think. But because you asked, I'll tell you. And I will show your stupid ass the thing that you have wished upon yourself by having these dumbass thoughts. First, you get this cutscene.
Old woman, what happens if I jump down this giant hole?
You'll be taken to a world where you're level 35, or you're 33, and your katana is +5, and you have to fight other dudes.
Other dudes.
And so then your stupid ass fell in a hole, because that's what you do. And when you came to on the other side of the hole, it was still Sekiro. Just press attack until it's time to press parry, and then press that. Do you grasp it? Do you understand? How many of these videos do I have to make before Yuns finally piece it all together? Oh, but Sane, how do I beat Karen? Well, I'll tell you. Everybody knows that Karen is not going to fight. That should be a given. It's the lore of her name. Think about it. So you can chase her around, that's all fine and good. Hit her with your grappling hook. Oh, but Sane, that looks like a wimp. A wimp, that's not a grappling hook. You're going to have to use your imagination. Just a little bit. Are you capable of that? Oh, I don't know, Sane. Anyway, Karen likes to run. And what I'm showing you right here is she'll run for as long as you'll let her. That's Karen. That's the boss. Okay? You have to outsmart the boss. Okay? So, think about it. In the lore, what does Karen do? That's right. She calls the manager. So hit her with a backstab. She'll be sure to call the manager. And while she's calling the manager, you can hit her with the grappling hook whip. And then boom, shinobi execution. Easy. How did you not know that? You're so stupid. You're so stupid if you couldn't figure out that boss fight. So here's Crossbreed Faye. Now this is a fun boss fight. Crossbreed Faye, you know, she knows what she's doing. She's got a pretty good build. She's going to have toggle escapes, and she's going to hit you with some of those illegal backstab maneuvers. But that's what you come to expect when you play Sekiro. When you're playing the video game Sekiro, you have to expect you're going to get backstabbed. But it's all good, because Crossbreed Faye is a bit of a playful sort, you know? And so Crossbreed Faye will give you the opportunity to, you know, heal up. Now, they're not just going to give it to you. You know, they're going to make you work for it. But Crossbreed Faye, it's really hard to say that name over and over again. You know, they're there for the fun of it. So, you know, they'll cut you a little bit of slack. So, you can cut Crossbreed Faye a little bit of slack. Look at that stylish R2. Into this stylish R1. Into this stylish R1. Into this stylish R1. I didn't do it. I did a flip. See, I wanted to see if you'd fall for it, and you did. That's your fault for you being stupid. Poison is how you beat Crossbreed Faye. Now, it's going to cost you. She's gonna hit that backstab when you go for it. But that's all right. You got that flip ring. You can punish all those whiffs with your badass poison buffed katana. You can use your poison shurikens on Crossbreed Faye. Boom, poisoned. And now this fight, you know, it's looking pretty close. But the poison is what makes the difference here. Look at that. Look at that. Using that glitched ass running R1 that you can't see until it hits you. But that's Crossbreed Faye. Now, she'll probably whip your ass, because you're the dumbest piece of shit I've ever looked at. But you don't know how to play Sekiro. It's all about the swaps. It's all about using your tools. Boom. Use that axe. Use that katana. Boom. Swap back. Use that badass grappling whip. Throw them off. Give them something they can't parry. Then give them something too slow to parry. You got to be fast. You got to be faster than the other ninja. You're not going in that well no more. No, you're pushing them down the well. It's your turn to go into the well, ninja. And then boom, that Shinobi death blow, verticality. Should have absolutely killed that boss, but the boss kind of glitched out on me, but it's fine. They still died. And that's just some of the bosses you have to look forward to. There's also Shadow Step. Shadow Step, you know, she plays a lot like Lady Butterfly. She hangs out up on the rafters, and you've got to use your poison shurikens to convince her to drop down. But, you know, she's going to shoot her arrows at you and shrug and do all sorts of mean gestures. But when you start hitting her with those poison shurikens, well, now she starts thinking, oh, I can't just be up here all day, can I? I better go down here and fight his stupid ass. But what Shadow Step doesn't know is that I'm not you. I'm me, John goddamn Sekiro, one of the greatest goddamn Sekiro players who ever did live. And so, Shadow Step never stood a chance. Shadow Step, more like Shadow Step, more like, give me a minute, I'll think of it. More like Shadow Stepped in poop. More like Shadow Step died twice. Ha ha! Got her. But we're not done yet. It's not over. It's not finished. There's more. You have to keep fighting. This boss never ends. Now it's 2 people. So how do you fight 2 people? Well, it can be exasperating, but you will find a way to win using your katana and your badass grappling whip. Everything's raw and fused, although it doesn't look like it in this clip. It ended up being. Don't forget the basics of close quarters combat. Toggle escapes. That's every ninja's go-to, because you don't have a lot of poise, right? You got like 22 poise right now, okay? And you're in a world of poise. You're in a poise world, a world poised by poisoned by poise, and that's what you have to. You have to be one of these poison boys. So there's 2 people. What do you do? How do you fight 2 people? How could you possibly? You have to find a way. The quickest way is to remember that these guys are just going to gang up on you. They're going to do everything in their power to make sure that they stay close to one another, and you're going to have to use those sweet tonkel escapes that they didn't patch to get out of the Zweihander and the spear. All of this is going to interrupt you and stagger you because you don't have any poise. But guess what? We've got tools. Use Mist Rat. It's like Mist Raven, except it summons rats. So, you know, be sure to use that to your advantage when you're fighting this boss. This boss is called Hood Spear and the Kevin. And look, Kevin's got the Zweihander, but we're hitting him with that big R2. Mist Rats putting in work for us. They're the rats. Flipping around, doing what you got to do. This is how you win. This is how you win. You have to separate them. You have to divide and conquer. And how do you do that? By using your illegal backstab death blow. And what happens when you do the backstab death blow? Well, the person that you backstab death blowed backs off because they're like, oh man, I need to drink my healing gourd real quick, right? And when they go to use their healing gourd, that gives you an opportunity to beat up on the other one. Don't be afraid to use backstab cancels. I'm just kidding. Those are completely random. Like, good luck. But, I mean, they're not completely random. Basically, I got out of that backstab because I started my own backstab. It's a joke. If you don't know enough about Dark Souls, or if you know too much, don't take offense to the joke. Go outside. Actually, don't. We're in the middle of a quarantine. Instead, play John Sekiro. It's this simple. When they start making dumb mistakes, you start punishing dumb mistakes. Boom. Backstab. Now what's going to happen? Hood Spear has to heal. Allows me to beat up on the host. The host has to heal from the backstab. That allows me to beat up on Hood Spear. Now, after a little bit of this, one hit is all it takes. Shinobi Death Blow. Destroyed. And when it's one-on-one, Zweihander Kevin, nothing. Hit him with the grappling whip. Parry, mix it up. Shinobi Death Blow. Even your stupid ass can follow those directions. Have you even beat Sekiro yet? Are you still stuck on whatever comes after Owl? Because I haven't made any other Sekiro Scrub Dojos. Guess what? This is a Scrub Dojo. Look at this guy. This is another Zweihander. But look, he has enough stamina to press R2 twice. We're going to have to remember that. This dude can press R2 twice. Doesn't matter. Parry this Zweihander. Easy. This is Dark Souls, aka Sekiro. You can parry anything. It's just the way the game works. Don't be afraid to try it out. This guy right here, his name is Johnny the Bloodless, because he never bleeds out. Actually, he does bleed out one time. You can bleed him out once, and then after that, see, look right there, how he was doing his seizure. That seizure means he's close to bleeding out. But once you bleed him out once, you'll never bleed him out again. Johnny the Bloodless. There it is. Boom. Now this starts phase 2. It's seamless the way phase 2 starts. So we're throwing those poison shurikens. All right. Boom. We get him poisoned. But don't forget, Johnny the Bloodless presses R2 twice. So what does that mean? That means we have to adapt. So we know he's going to press it twice. Boom. Parry. Dunzos. That's Shinobi Death Blow. Now he's got 3 health bars. So we just took 2. One with the bleed, one with the parry. Now we have to take another one. But this Shinobi Death Blow, you know, you got to do like the cool cutscene Shinobi Death Blow, right? Look at him, he's bloodless. The man will not bleed. You can chop at him all day long with its katana. He won't bleed. Boom, got a parry. Shinobi Death Blow. And you got him with the ring swap. I mean, look, you got the cutscene. Nice work. Proud of you. John Sekiro on the move. We're not done yet. We're going to keep on fighting. We're going to fight the Humbungler. Now, listen, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I can't beat Humbungler yet. I just don't have the patience for it. I think you can poison Humbungler and then just wait, right? But it takes forever. It takes so long. So I was kind of going for the Shura ending, so I tried to use my Shura hand on Humbungler, and guess what? Ninja Vanish. What do? I don't know. I don't know how to beat this boss. Please email me comments about how to beat the Humbungler. Thank you. Now, let's say you want to do Dragon's Homecoming. Alright, well, you know Dragon's Homecoming has 2 people in the ending. So, when the dragon starts to summon their friend, you have... This is super simple. You can't beat this boss fight unless you get rid of the dragon before the friend shows up. And then boom, Shinobi Death Blow, verticality, off the top rope, finished. Dragon's Homecoming, all done. And we got done with it by doing it before the Phantom shows up. Now, here's what everybody wants to know. Everybody in this video who's watching wants to know how to fight Trevor. I think it was Trevor. No, it was Lucas. Everybody's been sending me postcards saying, "Dear Saint Riot, how do I fight Lucas in Sekiro, the hidden secret boss Lucas?" And I'm going to tell you. Look, we're going to get to Lucas. But first, we got to take on the Happy Ladies of the Woods. And the Happy Ladies of the Woods, they're going to try and make you, run and chase. It's simple. Just, do it. Because they don't know what the hell's going on. This is an easy boss. Why did you even click on this video? Come on. You had to know how to win that one. You've got to play like Sekiro. Be faster than the eye can see. Boom. Swap. Not swap. Shinobi trick weapon. Into the axe. Into the katana. Back into the katana. Back into the whip. And by whip, I mean grappling hook. It's a grappling hook. And then boom. They're going for that big attack. Easy. Parry. Death blow. Done. You can win this. I believe in you. It's just about being the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever shinobi. It's like Bret Hart, but he's a ninja. Now, let's do it. How to fight Lucas, Sekiro's hidden boss. You guys have been asking me this. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for checking in. Today we're going to be showing you how to fight Lucas, the hidden boss of Sekiro. First, you have to invade Cirilla, but everyone knows that Cirilla will immediately disconnect. Hey, just want to take a break from this video real quick to let you guys know that this is being sponsored by a phone book. Look it up and find a name. Shadowbook Phone Book. Shadow Legend. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And hit up my Patreon to give me money for the thing that I'm doing. How to fight Lucas. Let's get back into it. So you invade Cirilla for a second time. But this time, when you invade Cirilla, she won't disconnect. You do have to look around and try and find her. It takes a minute. But that's fine. We're just going to keep looking for Cirilla. Hey guys, this is going out for all the people who tell me to make scripts for my videos. Here's an idea, fucking asshole. Click on something else. How about Pewdie Man? Oh, spicy. Let's say spicy. Meme. Spicy. Spicy. Do you like to hear the same words said by different people? Click on that! So, Cirilla's got a partner this time. Her partner? None other than Lucas. But we know Cirilla will disconnect on us if we kill Lucas. So instead, we try and kill Cirilla. Backstabber, Shinobi Deathblow, into the rat pit. Then she disconnects. But your very next invasion? Guess who? Lucas. Go for the quick Shinobi Deathblow right off the bat. Lucas isn't having it, but that's alright. We need to show Lucas some respect. Because Lucas isn't the one that disconnected on us. No, it was Cirilla. So let's just fight Lucas. Look at him go. He's almost unstoppable. When he does his power shrug right there, that's when you know he's gone into phase 2 of the fight. Phase 2 of the fight is when he starts running. He's running because he needs to heal. Now, you thought that hollow was gonna... You thought that zombie was gonna help you out. But it wasn't going to. But you can use your poison shurikens, get headshots, get that poison building up, and now Lucas is in all kinds of trouble. This is really, honestly, a pretty straightforward fight. But people wanted to know how to get to the fight. So now you know. Now you know how to get to Lucas and how to beat him. I'm Saint Ryan, and like and subscribe. Alright, welcome back to the part of the video you came to see where I make fun of you and I don't read off of a script that's sponsored by Rain, Shamo Legends. We're going to fight Solier. Wait, Soliar is how it's spelled. Now, when you invade Soliar, a classic blunder to make is to go directly to him. Don't go directly to him. Instead, go into the sewers and guess who's there? That's right. It's the Ghost of Poise. Now, the Ghost of Poise cannot be interrupted in any of their attacks, but they do still take damage. The thing is they don't necessarily take damage right when you do the attack. Right? That's how the Ghost of Poise boss fight works. So, I see a lot of people, you know, I see them on their Twitch streams, I see them on Vimo, I see them on Dailymotion. And they're like, I don't know how to beat this boss because they get in their own head. Just keep attacking, and you can take down the Ghost of Poise. Even if it doesn't look like you're doing damage, you are. It just hasn't hit yet. Now, Soliar is one of the greatest powerhouses in all of video game history. Everyone knows who Soliar is. He says, prey on suns. So, what we do is, when you get here, he has a wizard friend. And he himself can throw lightning. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and poison them both, but guess what? Wizard Friend and Soliar both have moss clumps, so they can cure their own poison. But when you fight Soliar, it's important to remember that he's such a good guy that you instantly become the bad guy. You can try and use perfect blocks and shit like that, you know, like Sekiro would, if you're a true Grandmaster Champion of video games. But let's be honest, you probably aren't, and if you were, you wouldn't play video games because then you would know life skills. The point that I'm trying to make to you is please go to Patreon and subscribe to Saint Ryan. Now, since he's a good guy, this makes us the bad guy. And what is the bad guy in Sekiro? It's easy. It's the Shura. So get out your Shura hand, and the next time that Soliar wants to go for a heal, you are going to use the Shura hand to drain humanity out of him, because that's what a bad guy would do. Now, as you can see, the timing on this window is pretty tight, but I believe in you. I believe in your stupid ass, and I think that you can beat Sekiro with the Shura ending by draining Soliar of his humanities. After that, it's just simple. You can just backstab chain him. You can do whatever you want. All that matters is that you win and keep it going. He's got the red tearstone ring. Do you know what that means? That means don't let him hit you when he's low on health, because he will absolutely do crazy damage. Did you see that huge damage he just did to me? Soliar, rest in peace. Got those humanities too. It was actually 3, I think. Now, this fight is called Blasted Fire. But what actually this fight is it's Timbo and the 2 Kevins. And this is one of my favorite boss fights in all of Sekiro, Shadow Man, dying twice. And this fight is, you know, when you first see it, you're like, oh, he's got a friend with him. And so you're thinking like, well, that could be whatever. But then you look up and guess what? There's 2 Kevins with this Timbo, and they are banana crazy. Look at him, swinging those Drake swords, absolute badasses. And I know what you're saying. You're like, wow, these look like regular enemies. This is kind of like that Dark Souls 2 boss fight where there's just a lot of stuff. Prowling Magus and the Congregation. It is kind of similar to that, except this boss fight can just backstab you all the way to fucking death, because they don't give a shit about anything, and they will do that. So you have to get away, which is, you know, easier said than done, but once you find a way to get away, you are golden in this fight, because then what you want to do is lead them on a chase, not up those stairs. What's up those stairs? Think about it. A ladder. That's a terrible place for you to get caught with Timbo and the 2 Kevins. So we take that backstab, and then it's a shinobi retreat. The shinobi retreat. This is a ninja game. It's okay to play like a ninja, you know? This isn't some game about medieval knights with magic trying to harness the power of creation that has been stolen from them and used against them in a way to imprison their entire race of people, you know? Like, their entire species is on the line. That's not what this game's about. This game's not about that. This game is about being a ninja who has a frog friend. Boom. Mist frog. Turns a Kevin to stone. Did you read the item descriptions? Because if you'd read the item descriptions, you would have known that Mist frog, your shinobi prosthetic ability, turns a Kevin to stone. And then after that, second Kevin, just backstab chain. Just absolutely backstab chain this piece of shit for trying to gank you. And look how easy this fight has become. Still, it is one of the most rewarding experiences. People say, well, it's not a very hard boss fight. You know, it's not super difficult. And yeah, sure, maybe it's not super difficult once you figure out the gimmick to it, right? But it's still so rewarding to have discovered the gimmick, to put it in, you know what I mean, to put the practice in and to really nail it. And now, you know, Timbo, what's Timbo gonna do? Come on, Timbo. Get the F out of here. I'm Saint Riot. This is Sekiro Scrub Dojo. Thanks for watching. Later, y'all.